What's up YouTube? So the Suzuki V-Strom SX doesn't have too much luggage capacity unless you go about installing like rear pannier guards or the crash guard and then add weight the luggage onto that. I don't really want to do that because this bike is only a 250cc. Adding all that will add way too much weight. So I decided to start off with a simple setup and use a tank bag. Now the bike came with the optional top box, but in that I can't really store too much items. So the only solution that I wanted to go with was, for now at least, something like a tank bag. So when you have a small bike, luggage becomes a problem. Most people go with pannier racks or crash guards, but the problem is all that adds extra weight. And on a 250cc bike, you feel everything. More weight means worse handling, more top heaviness, especially when you're stopping. And for me, I can't really flat foot this bike properly, so that really will affect my ability to ride confidently. So I wanted something simple, light, and temporary, at least for now. I didn't really want to overcomplicate my first luggage setup for a beginner rider like me. So one of my main goals is, as a content creator, is to carry camera gear. I tried using a backpack, but it's really uncomfortable for me for some reason. It's just not bearable for long rides. So the best solution for me right now seems like a tank bag. Now this is a Nelson Rigg strap tank bag. This is not magnetic or it doesn't have a tank lock setup kind of thing. It's a simple strap, loop it around your frame, kind of a tank bag. So installing this is pretty straightforward. I took the seat out, the rider seat out, and then I looped it around the tubes that's inside the seats. So that way I have very minimal strap showing. I mean, there's other ways you can strap this on, but all that just seems like, the strap is visible and it doesn't look great. I wanted the minimal visibility of the strap, and I did the pretty much same thing around at the front, and the whole process took about 10 minutes. So what can you fit? Well, for me as a content creator, I mainly carry camera gears. I can carry a DJI drone, for example, the DJI Flip. I can also carry the controller. I can carry a camera with an extra lens. And then there is still space for maybe battery, snacks. And another good thing about this, you can expand it. There's a zip underneath the main zip. You unzip that and the whole bag vertically expands. And the only issue is it only vertically expands, which means it will make it even more top heavy. So if you are going camping, maybe you could put like clothes underneath it and then put camera gear on top of that. And in that way you can carry more items, but just be aware that it's going to be more heavy. So let's talk about a few features of this bag. There are side pockets on both sides. You can put keys or snacks and small items in there. The top is clear, which means you can put a map or a phone, but in Australia, putting a phone in here is kind of doesn't really work because there's no airflow going through this, which means the phone can really pretty much overheat in the Australian sun. So I don't really use that for anything. I just cover it up. This also has a cable pass-through for you to put maybe a power bank in there, and you can run the cable through here, and that you can use it to charge your phones and maybe a GoPro. I put a GoPro on my chest when I ride, and I can easily attach the cable onto that GoPro and it's charging while I'm recording, which is super handy. So there are some downside to the bag, so let's get into that. So if you're worried about security, this is not secure. Anybody can unclip this in seconds and just take the whole bag with them. So I never really leave valuables in here when I'm going into a shop or a cafe. There is a strap here and you could take this with you into shops, but it might look a bit awkward. I don't know, I haven't done that, but you could do that if you wanted to. It's something to be aware of. If you're worried about security, this is not the bag to buy. This is something more of a, you stop at a shop for like 5 minutes, come back and go. You shouldn't leave any valuables in there. In terms of weather resistant, this is splash proof as on its own. It's not fully waterproof, but it comes with a cover. You just put the cover on and that makes it more resistant to water and kind of what makes it waterproof. I don't really ride in the rain, but a small drizzle or a small rain, this would be fine. If it's pouring down with rain, then just put that extra bag cover on and you should be good. I normally carry the extra cover underneath the passenger seat. I just leave it there. I haven't had to use that yet. So in terms of refueling, it's not a hassle. I simply unhook the two lower straps and then put it on top of the dash. That gives me easy access to the fuel tank. I just simply fuel up and I'm good to go. Also, the question of whether this gets in the way of the handlebars. It doesn't get in the way of the handlebars. That's one of the main reasons I went for a narrower bags. There are so many bags out there. Some of these bags are a bit wide, which makes, especially on this bike, the wider bags will get in the way of the handlebar. Especially if you're going full lock, it will touch the bag. On this, I don't have the issue. Even if you extend it, it extends up vertically, not in terms of horizontally. So it goes up a little bit, but that again does not affect the handling. The handlebar doesn't touch the bag. A few things I had to do is I had to readjust my quad lock system where I put my phone on. I had to just readjust it so it doesn't touch the bag when I turn. You might have to do that, but that's not a big issue. You might have to do the same if you have attachments on the handlebar. So overall, if you're just starting out and if you're looking for a simple solution, I would 100% recommend something like this. Is cheap. I bought this from a shop in Australia, AMX shop, very common shop here. It's fairly cheap and it does everything I want it to do. And this is probably one of the easiest way of carrying your gear without overcomplicating your bike. It's not perfect, but for me right now it works and that's all I need. So that's it guys, this is just a quick video. I hope this has been helpful to you. There isn't a lot of videos out there about like these kind of luggage solution for this specific bike. So I just wanted to create that and give you guys a bit of an insight that it is possible to do something like this. And yeah. Stay tuned for more videos coming up. If you are interested in technology and outdoorsy and bike kind of videos, this is the channel for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.